In Alaba, I said, look, these people are accusing me, I'm the one advising you. I said, no, I'm just an expert. I'm not in government. Okay, she asked them to pay 250,000 per container. They said they don't have money. They want her to release free. And government is saying, I've already taken you to court. I want you to pay some fine. So that matter is still in court. Yeah.
That was for importing e-waste.
Yes, they imported e-waste. You see, by EU regulation, if you take a computer or electronic product, it has no cable, electrical, it's e-waste because they don't want you to test the functionality test. They don't want it. So they cut all the electrical test cable. What do you do?
But yeah, we saw how they sell the laptop and then they sell the cable somewhere else.
Right. Yeah. And not only that, you will see that part of it is broken. And by EU standard, there has to be a label to say that this has been certified, signed. There's nothing like that. And then, too many, they all fail most of what EU waste treatment guidelines. They fail it. And furthermore, I also analyze the plastic, the circuit board for heavy metals. They are far above the Rush directive.
Because they were old?
Well, because
computers?
that's where they are made. The Rush directive did not, they are bringing old computers. They are not 2014, 2015. Usually they bring the older ones.
Which are according to older regulations.
Yeah. Well, before the Rush directive existed, there was no such regulation. So with the Rush directive, which lowered this concentration, they cannot pass.
Yeah. So Nigeria is getting all the worst chemicals in a way.
Yes,
At
in
the
a way.
moment. At the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the waste.
Yes.
That's the issue of this substance and flow. So you are bringing in waste flow along with the hazardous substances inside. That is the danger for me.
So, what about the ports? Because there are clearly, in Europe, the regulations are there. And then in Nigeria, more and more the regulations are also there. But then still, the importers are able to ship e-waste from European ports and they're able to get into Nigerian ports. So, is there any way of improving that part of the travels where it seems like it's quite open as long as you get through the
Now,
port? Then
let me enlighten you. One, most African countries have ratified the Basel Convention, but they have not domesticated international laws. So, if somebody brings waste, Basel cannot apply because it's not yet part of your law. That's what they are catching on. Before the Nestra regulation came in 2011, the DG then is a smart woman. In 1988, when the Italians dumped toxic waste here, there was Decree 42 of 1988, Miscellaneous Criminal Provisions Decree, which makes it an offense punishable by life imprisonment to bring hazardous waste into Nigeria. That is the law she was using, the DG of Nesra. It's an old law. Because we have not so the Basel Convention, which prohibits, and then there's no prior informed consent. So all the Basel regulations, protocols are not followed. So since we don't ratify, they won't domesticate it, is the problem in Africa.
So in Nigeria today, has it been domesticated?
No. So more will still come. But let me also tell you, arising from the E-West Africa project, I took 19 African experts to Europe through the EU. You have the IMPEL, the network of enforcement agencies in Europe implementing the environmental law. And we were in Holland for 2 weeks. We were in Rotterdam, we went to Amsterdam, then we went to Antwerp, and went to Unicoi again. We were at the port, trying to see how they do the inspection. Now, Rotterdam inspects over 9 million containers a year, and they have only 8 staff, 8 personnel. So they said, Africa has to help itself. If they need to bring more staff, it's going to cost money. So what they are doing is to send intelligence. So we form an EU-Africa network. So that's why NESRA has been successful. So once they suspect a consignment, some container, they will email NESRA that this ship is bringing so. Then there's a national committee on e-waste control. So NESRA will activate that. So as the ship is arriving, Navy will catch them.
So
That's how NESRA has succeeded in pounding.
has this been the reason why they've also repatriated some ships?
Yeah. And you can see it has gone down. The level of e-waste coming in has gone down because the lady was very strict, but it was her ingenuity trying to apply an old law. Otherwise, nothing will happen.
She could not work to implement the new
The
legislation.
problem in Nigeria is to get things through the National Assembly. It's like a camel going through a needle's eye. Very difficult. Very difficult. But I just believe if we have leaders who take environment seriously, there's too much rhetoric. People say more than what they do. They don't match word with action, with resources, commitment, and so on and so forth. So it's better if you want to take it through. It's an uphill task. But someday I hope we have to. Otherwise, we just continue to look at Nigeria is the e-waste capital of Africa. It has the highest volume coming here. And as we are talking every week, they still coming. Yeah.